When I think about regeneration, I'm thinking about like restoring the soil, restoring the land, and not only just taking, but giving back as well.
The least disturbance of the soil so that the soil can benefit naturally, being able to bridge the gap, food insecurities in rural food communities.
It's about what green really means in terms of microclimate, respiration, evaporation, miniature water cycles, and soil water holding capacity.
Combine the cultures of growing food, of using animals, of existing in community, of community governance and self-governance, of the idea of sharing water. So we're at sort of the top section, the point of source for the Acequia del Llano, and this water is traveling about 2 miles down below to 130 something parciantes landowners that I deliver this water to. Just the act of putting acequia water onto the land is a regenerative practice. We were the descendants of indigenous people from Mexico, also Comanche and Apache, the descendants of captives. My grandfather was managing these exact same trails, this exact same acequia, and was the mayordomo elected by the community, which that is my role today. I am literally walking in my ancestors' footsteps. I could imagine my grandfather walking in front of us and walking in front of me as I'm walking with my pitchfork or my shovel. And the living, breathing acequias of today is the knowledge for the future.
This farm used to be an empty lot. It was a group of houseless people got together. They decided they wanted to grow food for the community, and they were able to remediate the soil here. We teach our young people about food justice, sustainable agriculture, indigenous farming practices that regenerate the soil. We teach them about community organizing and community engagement. We sell about 5% of what we grow here, but the other percentage, like 90 plus, is given back to the communities. Most of what we grow goes back into the East New York community. Everybody's getting to know each other and learn from each other. I consider myself part of the ecosystem and not above it.
This was here when we got here. When you walk up the hill, you'll see the neighbors to the south and to the north, and this is what our place looked like. We have so much more diversity in our grassland because of our grazing practices. And we're seeing some perennial native grasses come back. Start with goals, not techniques, but goals. What are your goals for your farm and your family in 100 years? What do you want to see on this land? In 200 years, what do you want to see on this land happening, right? Traditionally, farmers would like to see their grandchildren on the land. Well, how many of that farms are having that now? I'd say absolutely support small farmers, support regenerative systems anywhere you can, because everybody has to eat.
try to always focus on the soil health. We cater to the environment, and it's very important to us that what we put into our soil is knowing what we're going to get out of it. As my generation of farming, which is the fourth, we grow a lot of vegetables primarily for the community. My impact as a rock producer is also to be able to have vital food in my community that gives people access to nutritional value that's needed for us to have a longevity of life. Corporate companies should use or continue to use ways to bridge opportunities for minority row crop producers like myself in order to stay in business, whether that be buying direct, allowing farmers to share profit at the retail space, or just, continuing to leverage new ideas and innovative tools to help with technical assistance for farmers like myself. I'm all for all farmers benefiting, and because if the farmer benefit, the consumer benefits.
My legacy is to continue to create healthy soils and farmable land that's not depleting or taking too much from this one spot.
I did it to make this a better place for me and everybody who's coming after.
We've been getting through for 4 generations. The 5th generation is also on the land, and giving up on this farm is something I just would never do.
In these types of systems, it's not a matter of how much you've learned, it's a matter of how much you've participated.